Hello and welcome to Race Streamer. In this video I'm going to briefly talk about my first experience at the Autosport International Show and how, as a newbie into motorsport, it's one of the best places in the off-season to network with drivers, teams and championship organisers. The biggest thing that I noticed at the show was the massive presence of club car racing championships, especially the BRSCC, who had tons of their cars on display, so that way you could check out the cars, have a good old poke around them, see the championship costs involved in participating in the championships, and also where they visit in the championship in terms of what race circuits. And there were plenty of people on hand that work at the BRSCC to answer your questions if you had any. If you're looking to get into one of the championships and you're wondering what the costs are, I've put a link in the description below so you can go and check out their website. It's got all of the championship costs detailed, at least as far as I can see, for over 20 plus championships. The second thing I did while I was at the show is I spoke to various people involved with Ginetta. Firstly, I spoke to Ben from Want to Race, which is a race team involved in various Ginetta championships, because I wanted to speak to him about how big their team was and also about the competition that they run yearly, which is a driving competition to see if you can try and win a race seat with them in the GRDC for a whole season, fully funded. So it was good to get some insight from him in terms of what they look for drivers in the championship, but also how some successful drivers have moved up to bigger Ginetta championships within that team. And I also spoke to some people at the Ginetta stand to find out what they had to say about sponsor opportunities within their various championships. And the final thing I did while I was at the show is I spent a bit of time at the Track Obsession stands talking to them about the track days that they offer, but also having a bit of a go on their sim rig that they had set up just for a bit of a laugh, because they were running a competition to try and win a track day with them. And while I was there, a few professional drivers turned up, such as Ethan Hamilton and Bradley Burns, who were both going to be racing in the Clio Cup this year. And it was good to watch them go around the circuit, being current race drivers, and pick up a few things about their driving, and actually seeing them make some mistakes on the rig as well, which was quite funny. And I did a bit of talking to the guy that actually beat me in the competition by 0.006 of a second, which was a bit frustrating. But his name is David Williams and he's a professional sim racer, and it was good to find out about how he got into it and actually how complicated the setup is for a sim racing rig. So my tip to everyone out there, if you're thinking about going to the Autosport show or you're looking to get into motorsport, it's definitely the place to go, because you can talk to loads of people involved in the industry there and ask as many questions as you have, and everyone's definitely qualified to answer them and help you out when it comes to getting into motorsport.